guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Atriox. I'm back with another reaction video. So I know this is a little bit later than I normally post from my reactions, but I was going to do a reaction earlier today for Renaissance and Habbits, but I shouldn't say reaction because I did the initial reaction on the night of, but YouTube blocked it because I did it with Spotify instead of doing it with the actual videos. So we're gonna go back and like listen to these songs and just like break down what we could find that we didn't get on the first listen, just because like the whole album was like 19 songs long, so I didn't really get a chance to really sit there and actually listen to them. But yeah, like the only song I've really been listening to is Guilty Conscience too. Like I absolutely love that fucking song. Like that song is like, I think that's my favorite song off the album. Like, dude, Eminem versus Slim Shady was fire. Like I love that fact. I thought that was gonna be the way they were gonna go with Guilty Conscience. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so we got a new pair of headphones, obviously. So we're gonna be able to check out these songs now and just give our basically our breakdown of the song and like, you know, what we think about it after like giving it a few days, like yeah, just giving it a few days to really settle and just listen to what they got to say. Obviously I'm not no breakdown channel. I'll try my best to do it, but like obviously I'm more of a metalhead. Like I do metal reactions, but Eminem, anytime Eminem puts out music, I'm gonna go on it, because like Eminem's my favorite rapper of all time. Obviously I'm 34, I grew up on Eminem and like got me through a lot of tough times, so like obviously this, like his album, like dude, it's so damn good. It's so damn good. But anyways, I'm gonna jump into this. We're gonna jump into this. The first song we'll be doing it's the Renaissance. I don't know if it's a full song. It's like, I guess it's kind of like a skit. But we're gonna jump into this. Anyways, guys, if you like this kind of content, leave it a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Obviously you're not forced to subscribe if you don't want to. Like check out some of the other videos if you feel like you're enjoying these reactions. Just, you know, just hit that little subscribe button, man. I appreciate it. Anyways, guys, we're gonna jump into this. Okay, let's go. Forgot to raise the volume in the headset. That's
with balls in his do-rag, he sags, fearing no man. He stands pen in his hand like Edward Scissorhands, who slices competition and just goes about his business. Anyone who knows about it. With balls in his do-rag, he sags, fearing no man. He stands pen in his hand like Edward Scissorhands, who slices competition and just goes about his business. Anyone who knows about in his do-rag, he sags, fearing no man. He stands pen in his hand like Edward Scissorhands, who slices competition and just goes about his business.
He stands with the pen in his hand like Edward Scissorhands to slice his competition. Obviously he's talking about his pen game, slicing up basically, you know, destroying people that he's going up against. Obviously it's Eminem. Like, you know, that's a pretty sick bar. And like the first part with the do-rag and his balls hanging out and like sagging his pants, like obviously that's like Slim Shady out the gate. This is Slim Shady rhyming right here.
And just goes about his business. Anyone who knows about him knows about his shindig, shenanigans, and all his wacky antics in the papers. Shady's dangling, a baby tangled in a blanket, strangling him, hanging him over the rail.
And obviously he's talking about here, like basically just talking about like all his shenanigans and antics, like just like all the crazy fucked up shit that Eminem's done, like when he was like in control of Eminem per se, and like just the kind of crazy shit he would go talk about, like Mariah Carey, talk about the freaking NSYNC and all the other like pop stars like Lindsay Lohan, and like some of his shit will go too far. Like obviously like back in the day, like, you know, people were built of tougher stuff, so like it got over a little bit more. Like nowadays people just complain about everything and they want to cancel people over any little thing of having a different opinion than them, and like that's basically what he's talking about, like how his antics and everything like that's how you know of him, you know what I mean?
In a blanket, strangling him, hanging him over the railing by the ankles on some gangster shit.
And that's like the Michael Jackson thing, wasn't it? Didn't Michael Jackson had one of his kids over the edge dangling? Like I think I remember that, like back when I was younger, hearing about that.
Railing by the ankles on some gangster shit. Child endangerment, dark brain arcane, but it Mark Twain in it. You aren't taming it. Sharp pain in the heart, aim in a bar chamber that carved names in it. Start spraying it, start raving, I'm beef, start craving it. You're at arm's length, different harm's way of it. About to show your ass why I'm still the pain in it. You wanna know how I do it? I can't explain the shit. Mechanics brain with a pinch of Big Daddy Kane in it. But I can show you the ropes till you get the hang of it. Elephantitis to the Big Daddy Kane in it. But I can show you the ropes till you get the hang of it. Can't explain the shit. Mechanics brain with a pinch of Big Daddy Kane in it. But I can show you the ropes till you get the hang of it. Elephantitis to the nuts element.
basically what he was saying, like, oh, I'm about to show you why I'm still a pain in your ass, and like basically I can teach you, show you the ropes of how basically just how to be like I am. Like, I don't know, maybe like he's trying to show Eminem like how to, and this obviously this is just a conversation he's having with Eminem. He's like, I can show you the ropes of how to be like this without needing to bring me out. Like, so I guess that's Slim Shady's thing, to mold them both together into one. I think that's like kind of where Slim Shady's head is. Like, he wants to be able to have like free reign and just talk about what he wants to talk about, like this personality. And Eminem obviously is a more mature and like grown adult in this whole thing. So like he's trying to be the voice of reason here. And obviously he hasn't said nothing yet, but like that's basically his role in this album. And yeah, it's pretty sick, man. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the way Eminem did this with Slim Shady versus Eminem. Like, it's a cool thing when you see like a more mature Eminem versus like the younger, like kind of reckless Slim Shady.
Scientist to the nuts element of intelligent hoodlum arrested development. Cellar dwellers and wise intelligence. It's element to read through hell I went. Accelerant from lack of melanin. Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me to rebel again.
What do you say about melanin?
Melanin. Failing in school, smart hoodlum arrested development. Cellar dwellers and wise intelligence. It's element to read through hell I went. Accelerant from lack of melanin. Failing in school, smart eloquent. Help me.
Okay, so he's basically saying like from elementary he had like he pretty much he was saying he was getting bullied because he wasn't like black, and he was like a white kid like in a black area. And even you can even go far as to like say hip hop too, because like, you know, he pretty much like forced his way into hip hop, especially with the battle rap scene and everything like that. And even in like the actual mainstream like rap music, obviously it's predominantly dominated, and he's like the minority in that conversation. So like basically this is how he means. And honestly, I can like kind of like I could feel that. I definitely understand that, because like obviously I lived in Florida, like I lived in like South Florida, and like I went to a all Haitian high school. I didn't get bullied, but like it was definitely in the minority for sure. So I definitely understand it.
Smart eloquent, help me to rebel again.
I should have said I didn't get like maybe like middle school. After middle school, I toughened up a lot. Yeah.
Shit so well invented, so eloquently, yeah, I was irrelevant. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate. Now there's travel inside the mind of a hater, cause I don't see no fans, all I see.
That's a nasty bar.
Now there's travel inside the mind of a hater. Soon as I quit giving the fuck, I started a celibate. Now
as soon as I stopped giving a fuck, I started to celibate. Oh man, that's a nasty ass bar, bro. Holy fuck, dude.
There's travel inside the mind of a hater, cause I don't see no fans, all I see is a bunch of complainers. Kendrick's album was cool.
Hold on.
Now there's travel inside the mind of a hater, cause I don't see no fans, all I see is a bunch of complainers. Kendrick's album was cool, but it didn't have any bangers. Wayne's album and Gaze couldn't tell you which one was lamer. Joyner's album was corny. Shady's new shit is way worse. Everything is either.
You know what's crazy? Like, sometimes I'll go on Facebook, right? Because like I have some friends that I keep in contact with on Facebook, and I'll see like these stupid like kind of like clout chasey type channels that will post dumb shit, like dumb comments like, oh, Eminem, this is Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Joyner. I was like, bro, clearly you did not listen to what he said. He prefaced it saying that now let's travel into a mind of hater. They're not fans, they're a bunch of complainers. That is what he's saying. He literally, and he said it more than one time. He literally said that let's go into a mind of a hater, one. Then the second part, he goes, they're not fans, they're just complainers. So he's still talking in the person in a way that is not directly at them. He's talking like in the form of like, you know, what they must be feeling like every time they put out an album. That's basically how he's like trying to describe that. You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm moving the mic around a lot.
Joyner's album was corny. Shady's new shit is way worse. Everything is either too tame, it is.
I actually like Joyner's album. I didn't listen to the full album yet. I've listened to parts. The parts I did listen to, I liked a lot.
Too much anger. I didn't like the beat, so I hated Mike Delete Later. You nerdy freaks would find something wrong with.
Mike Delete Later was a really good EP. I think what hurts that EP is the apology. The apology makes it just not hit as hard, you know, especially when he's talking about being, you know, like the kind of like being the guy, like especially over the years, he's kind of just been talking about how like he's not afraid of a rap battle, but at the same time, like I get why he backed out, because like someone tipped him off saying it's gonna get personal, and obviously anytime a rap battle comes out, especially with someone like Drake likes to take personal shots at people's lives, and just like when his metaphors don't reach you, then he starts going for the metaphor. Then he starts going for like the family, which I think is like a really kind of like scummy type of way of battling. But hey, it's rap battle. Rap battle, you can go after anybody, anything in rap. Like honestly, people's gone after M's daughter multiple times, his mother, his wife. Like honestly, like it is what it is. If you can't handle that type of shit, you shouldn't be in the battle. But know that when you do go that route, there's no coming back, bro. And that person is allowed to just keep pummeling you until you say mercy, bro. Because at the end of the day, people are like, oh, why Kendrick won't stop, or he's milking it. No. As soon as you mention family, I'm taking. Now it's not just about beating you in the rap battle. Now it's about taking you out of the game. Now it's about like getting you the fuck out of here, bro. Like especially like if you're like if you're like appropriating another culture's culture, I guess you would say. Like that's what you're doing. You're not from America, bro. You're not from here. Like you're appropriating American rap, and then you don't come from the streets. You literally what you call it, you're a suburban kid. I think he has both his parents, like, right? And then like I don't know too much about Drake's history outside of the fact that I know that he had both parents and he was a child actor and all that. It's like, bro, you're not from the streets, like, and that's why Wayne said, yo, don't rap about being from the streets. You're not from that. Like rap about girls, rap about that stuff, that corny shit, rap about that. That's what you should rap about, because that's what you know. But he didn't listen, and he started going this route. And then when he go against real lyricists like Pusha T and like Kendrick Lamar, that's what happened. Anyways, I'm kind of going off the little metal here, but that's kind of like what I just kind of wanted to talk about. I was yapping a little bit. I'm sorry about that, guys.
So I hated, might delete later. You nerdy freaks would find something wrong with 36 chambers. It's what they do to the greats.
How the fuck you can't find something wrong, bro? Wu-Tang, man, I don't give a fuck. Like Wu-Tang was the... Bro,
think a part of Picasso and make excuses to hate, so you can wait for your flowers until you're blue in the face. Stupid, you ain't gonna get them until your funeral wake.
That's sad, bro. It's sad that like some people have to wait till like they're dead in order to get their flowers. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Oh, first descendant commercial. Nice. Okay. Is Habbits anywhere over here? No. Okay. So let's go back to the channel. We're gonna go to the next song. That song was so fire though. I really liked it because it really set like it set the album up perfectly. I feel like, because like that shit was just fucking hammering. You could just tell it was still all Slim Shady, bro. Like, and the way that M sounds and the way Slim Shady sounds is just like M, to me, okay, in my opinion, and like Slim Shady is just it's just hammering. He has like a certain way of flowing, and then like the way that the way he sets up rhyme schemes and stuff like that, and just get across his thing. It's almost like chaos, but it's a controlled chaos. You know what I mean? Because like he's gonna be mentioning all this type of shit that you don't expect to hear, but like he has a plan with how he's trying to tell the story of the song that he's writing. If that makes sense. Like that's just my take on it. But obviously everyone has their own take on the whole how Slim Shady tells his shit. But that's my take on it, and that's why like I've always liked that's why Slim Shady. Honestly, Slim Shady's my favorite version of him. But like I do like the newer M as well. Like there's certain songs that I do like a lot. Like Zeus, I really like that song a lot. And like there's a bunch of songs that I can name a few of them. But like I don't want to waste too much time in this video because it's already 13 minutes long. Okay, and then we're gonna jump right into Habbits now.
Been waiting a long time for this shit. Long time no see. Thought you got rid of my ass, huh? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. You take this, or I put a bullet between your fucking eyes.
So, when was the last time you think we've seen Shady? In my opinion, I think Darling. If I had to take a guess, I think Darling was the last time. Because obviously the demon that he was talking to was obviously Slim Shady. Slim Shady, that is just that's who he is. Like he just represents the chaos, and just like, he gave everything to Eminem, who was able to get his kids through college, was able to give him a better life than he and his family, his mother had. So like to me, that's what he's like. That's just the way he's represented, in my opinion.
You take this, or I put a bullet between your fucking eyes.
Giving him pills.
Here, we'll split it. Half an Ativan, I'm driving straight out of van in a black sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by a Pakistan.
I like the car noises too, because it kind of reminds me of like the older Eminem projects where he's like hopping in a limo, on a demo at a gunpoint. Lyricist, not a clue what year is this. Like that, it kind of reminds me of that song.
Sedan, fast as I can. In Pakistan, getting chased by Pakistans. You know how I roll, bitch. I'm an avalanche.
It's my shit, I'm gonna spit it how I wanna spit it. Whoever gets offended, suck a dick and fuck a critic.
About to get retarded on this motherfucking shit. You can't be retarded. Shut up, midget. Been trying to break the habit of saying any R words, but I'm still an addict, so it's getting harder. Been calling bitches hoes since a kindergartner. Since Jimmy Carter, now I'm kitty cornered, sitting in PC court with a shitty lawyer. Like damn,
you got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your
Obviously, I think that whole part is just talking to like the fans of Slim Shady. It's like everybody has an addiction to it because everybody always wants to hear Shady, bro. Like as much as like, you know, I love Eminem, I can admit like, you know, Slim Shady is obviously the more popular one because of the way he rhymes is just so unique compared to like most rappers, and like the stuff he talks about and the way he could like just chop up and just put it throughout the song. People always will want to see that, like, and the fact that Eminem like has to like, he really dug back into like the Shady in this project is just so fire to me, bro. Like I miss hearing this type of Shady because like, don't get me wrong, I like his new stuff too, but Shady is just a different animal, bro. Like the way he raps is just like, it's fucking hilarious, bro. It's just funny shit because like you don't expect to hear things worded a certain way, and he just does that. Like it's just awesome, man.
forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your band.
Was just a kid from Detroit who knew how to destroy the booth and had a point to prove. Venomous still I poison youth sentences. I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice, his true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, probably in just a lyricist, hear the voice, his true sentiments. Got the women.
And obviously, like, you know, Slim is here to just voice his true sentiments. It's basically saying like how he really feels inside with no restrictions. Obviously, that's what Slim is. Slim just like kind of like, you know, it's a controlled, intelligent like way of saying things, even though it's kind of chaotic and like it sounds pretty fucked up, certain things that he says. But it's just basically, it's unfiltered. Like in today's day and age, like everyone's so filtered with how they say things, like on the internet. Like you have to, like honestly, like you have to be careful with what you say because you want to hear people talk about it and scream about it and just yell in your face about it. Whereas like Slim is just like, I don't give a fuck, bro. You're not canceling me, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Like they couldn't cancel me back then, and you can't cancel me now. So that's just like the kind of like what Slim's character is like in a sense, because like there's more to it than that, but like most people like understand that it's just like unfiltered opinion of Slim Shady without like, you know, him holding back.
Sentences I'm penning are just a toy with you, which is a joy to do. Slim is just a lyricist, hear the voice, his true sentiments. Got the women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, probably annoyed a few feminists.
Yeah, they got the women pissed off, and then all the guys just growing a pussy off. Like, yo, basically saying that, yo, all the dudes is like being bitches, bro. They being pussies, bro. Just say what you mean. Don't tiptoe around this shit. That's basically what he's saying. Like, you're tiptoeing around this shit way too much. Just say like what you mean. Like, and it's basically his whole concept is like, you know, all the fake woke shit and like people just being upset about everything that people say, and people can't voice their opinion without, you know, getting hate for it. That's basically what he's saying. Like, he just misses the time when people weren't so soft. I concur.
Women pissed and it seems like men are just off growing a huge clitoris. Pussies, yeah, probably annoyed a few feminists. I reminisce on them blowing a fuse over my points of view. Still I'm devoid of two shits to give. My thinking is primitive, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy is Bruce generous, and about as much of a boy as Bruce.
His name is Bruce. His nickname is Bruce, I believe, right? Oh, that's like his middle name. That's like why he's doing that rhyme scheme. And then like Bruce Jenner, obviously. What's his the other name he has? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Comes to giving,
I don't pay attention to that shit, obviously, so that's why I don't really know the name.
It to anybody, boy is Bruce generous, and about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. My speech is free, it's his choice to
Like, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Like, that's just like that's Slim Shady. Just that's like, I feel like in this part of the song, M is starting to slowly change into Slim Shady. Like, and that's why like a lot of these rhymes kind of like, you know, they're like an in between of M and Slim Shady. That's why it's like slowly building that hype up. You know what I mean?
Man, bitch. My speech is free, it's his choice to choose. Gender is
This shit is like opioid abuse, isn't it?
Yep.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your bench.
There's times when I lay down to sleep, I argue with myself. Am I the only one who thinks it's way too I need help? Just a little bit, no a lot of it, I really gotta quit. Something's wrong with me, my God. Old habits die hard.
Look at you. What's the matter with you people? You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry, the world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. You're all pricks.
Mom,
I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard this song, I didn't even like. I knew it was a weird voice. A voice sounded familiar. I didn't fucking realize it was South Park. And I'm just like, and after hearing it like a few times, I was just like, bro, of course this shit is South Park, bro. I'm like, M had like plenty of shit where he did like Cartman, like, bro, Cartman's voice. Like, yeah, I can't believe I didn't catch that the first time. But you know, when you listen to 19 songs, you ain't gonna catch everything, bro. Like, as much as like, you know, I would love to, and plus I'm not that kind of channel where I just sit there and try and break every single word down. Like, no, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna break down the things that I enjoy doing it, but I'm like, that's not the kind of channel I want to be. That's too, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, the world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. You're all pricks.
mom shaming, dad shaming, yeah, fat shaming, mansplaining,
Blah.
crybabies, attack shady, wham.
Mad cause they can't tame me.
Here come the censors.
That shit's fire.
Mom shaming, dad shaming, yeah, fat shaming, mansplaining,
Blah.
crybabies, attack shady, wham.
Mad cause they can't tame me.
Here come the censors, like the Avengers, and they assemble like Prince and intern, a word like ginger, until the N-word, all these pronouns I can't remember,
They of them theirs.
like Prince and intern, a word like ginger, until the N-word, all these pronouns I can't remember,
They of them theirs. His or him hers. Into them girls who bought tits to get attention.
then get hit on by ugly men who are
Not in your league, so you pretend you're a victim.
That's a fact, dude. There's some of these girls will let their go get their like their body done and then like expect dudes not to look at them. It's like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Guys are gonna look. They're gonna look. So I don't like, especially you're over insinuating your body. Like, obviously, you know, you can't expect people not to look, bro. Obviously, like you getting work done, whether it be your ass or your tits. Like, you know, you're getting that work done. Guys are gonna look, bro. Like, especially if you have something bigger, it's gonna be noticeable. Like, if it was just like a normal girl, like people like, okay, they might take a glance and then, you know, go about their business. You know, unless they're creeps or something. But like, when you get the work done, like, expect that to happen. And then like when you see that happen, and then you see maybe the guys you don't like the guys that are giving you that attention, and then you try and like play the victim role and be like, oh well, he's a creep, da 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 da. Like, you know, that's just a weird mentality to me. Cause like, you're getting stuff done. That's like, this is weird to me how like people get that offended about it. Like, if anything, I would think you getting the operation to get attention. That's kind of like the way that I see it. I don't know, but everyone has their own way of thinking of like getting their own work done. If that's how it is, that's how it is. You know what I mean?
then get hit on by ugly men who are
Not in your league, so you pretend you're a victim and meet to them. Outrage, how fake.
Nowadays some gals, they just clout chase. Look at me with sour grapes and your brow raised. Bitch, you ain't about head, about face. Little white, middle-aged, upper middle class with a glass of wine and your cigarette. Bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression. My head's a Smith & Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in there. Put your head. And if men wanna wear lipstick and women's underwear, who cares? The shit is their business, not fair. Witness beware, bitches to Blair. Which on you scared? Bitches, I'm surreptitious and square. Business just attacked my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas dresses. A Harry Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger.
But with these buttons buttons I'm always pushing, pain I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside.
Bro, that part is so fucking hard, bro.
The internet, you ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression, my head's a Smith and
Parental discretion, mental aggression. Like, bro, he's literally warning you he's about to go crazy right now. And he gave you the parental warning. That's wild, dude.
bitch, get off the internet. You ain't even fed your kids dinner yet. Parental discretion, mental aggression, my head's a Smith and Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in there. Put your head in a aggression, my head's a Smith and Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit.
What?
Discretion, mental aggression, my head's a Smith and Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared.
You messing with the evil weapon, like wait, what do you say?
Head's a Smith and Wesson. You're messing with a lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it.
You messing with a lethal weapon, obviously a lethal weapon, you know, gun or something like that. Also, Lethal Weapon the movie, like I think that's a callback to one of the older movies. Obviously, it's a little bit before my time, but I've seen like maybe one or two of them. So maybe he's like referencing one of those parts. I could be wrong, but I think that's what he's doing.
A lethal weapon like an evil stepdad. I got it infrared like a ginger stepkid who pissed the bed. I do this shit in jest and it's just a mess in your head. And if men wanna wear lipstick and women's underwear, who cares? This shit is their business, not fair. Witness beware, bitches to Blair. Which one you scared? Bitches, I'm surreptitious and square. Business just attacked my therapist with a pair of scissors like Merry Christmas. Dressed as a Hare Krishna terrorist with the hair trigger.
With these buttons I'm always pushing, pain I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it, yes I'm conflicted. With these buttons I'm always pushing, pain I'm always inflicting. Protesters outside the shady office is livid. It'll make you think that you had the game unlocked till they pick it. Only wait for me to explain it, yes I'm conflicted. Walking on eggshells like if I take it too far is this it. Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. So I must
Basically talking about how like the buttons that he pushes with the way he says things, how it offends people and how it has people outside his building, like kind of like protesting Slim Shady and Eminem, and then basically him thinking about like, you know, how far can I push this before like, you know, it's too far, and like, you know, before they try and shut me down completely. And then he's like, I almost feel like apologizing for the shit that I'm saying, but then as he's saying I'm sorry, Slim Shady cuts Eminem off. Like, you're not apologizing, bro. We mean that shit.
eggshells like if I take it too far is this it. Part of me gets it and wants to say I'm sorry and fix it. So all my statements are basically contradictory. Like using the F word for gay is wrong and offensive, and insensitive as if me saying the R word isn't.
Wait a minute, which R word? Rape or retarded midget? Not cool. Would this rhyme be okay if South Parker did it?
Okay, screw you guys.
Would it make you less angry if Cartman spit it?
God damn it.
And as far as what I just stated regarding midgets, you'll probably think I'll just say that I'm playing. I'm not, I meant it. Yeah. Swear to God, I see one of them little fuckers come at me. I'll pick it up by his legs and drop it and kick it. Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling Jay.
Obviously, so like he's talking about the midget. These midgets are, I think, what he's really calling. That's what he's calling these people that are complaining and trying to cancel him. They're calling them midgets because they're little people. You know, they're nobodies. They're just people with a phone that wants to like make videos about him and how like they're offended because of the things that he's saying and how he's saying it. And like he say, if one of these people come at me, you know, he's gonna do some shit. And obviously that goes for anybody. Like, you know, if you have harm towards any individual, you can get these hands. No funny shit, dog.
Marshall, your wicked face that you are addicted, but they gon' do me the same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling.
Yeah, also mentioning the baby situation. Obviously, back in like a few years ago, baby said some crazy shit, and then like, you know, he got canceled. Like, they blackballed him. Like, you know, I haven't heard anything about him until just recently with the freestyle. So, and some of them were pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
The same as the baby with all of this shit. Chappelle and Colin, they're calling shady misogynistic while raising 3 daughters. 2 graduated from college with honors, summa cum laude. My sense of humor is probably twisted, it's painfully obvious.
You got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Goddamn, I miss you, Slim. Hey, you got an addiction, man. I know you can't get rid of me forever, cause you know that I'm prescription, man. Next time I'll be in your vans.
I'm just playing, little people. You know I love you.
Yeah, but dude, those 2 songs opening the album was just sick, bro. Like that freaking part where he starts spitting on that flow and he just rides that shit so smooth, bro. He just so smooth riding that shit. Like that whole, bro, the first 2 songs were freaking sick, man. Honestly, like I really liked hearing them. Like I really wish YouTube didn't block my initial reaction, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna fake the reaction. That's why I let you guys know, like I already reacted to the song. But you know, hopefully if it gets cleared, it'll be able to be here. If not, then what we'll do is we'll put it on Patreon, and you know, we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it for free or something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to figure all that out. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this like little breakdown. I know I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff, but obviously I'm not really a whole breakdown kind of channel. But like because I love Eminem, I kind of just wanted to give this, you know, the love that it needs. I'm gonna do this for the whole album, where I do like maybe like 1 or 2 songs per video. We'll see how it goes, like, you know, because there's skits and stuff like that involved, so we're definitely be doing skits too. And I want to do it in order, so like we get the grasp of the whole story being told. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this this video. Like I said, if you're new here, leave a like, comment, check out some of the other videos if you enjoy metal. We're gonna do techno as well. Like we do a bunch of different types of music on the channel, and if you guys like what you see, you know, hit that subscribe. But anyways, guys, I'm out here. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.